Okay, so I walked on 5th Avenue to the end. So right there, the next block is the end of BGC and the beginning of another part of Manila. So you can see there's still some electrical wires here. But like I said in an earlier video, BGC is the only city that doesn't have their electric wires above ground. It's all underground. So this is the area I'm going to be living in. I'll be walking this every morning because I just found this out. It's really pretty. Lots of shade, lots of trees, lots of greenery. Nice little walk area along 5th Avenue here. And I'll show you the condo unit that I'm going to be renting, or the building. Hopefully to sign a contract Monday. It's Sunday morning here, so the traffic's not as heavy. As you can see, it's not as noisy as some areas because of traffic. Hi, good morning. But it's really neat. I like it. This will be a nice walk for me. About 3 miles total every morning. So I'll get up when the weather's nice before it gets warm. It's just a little after 9 o'clock Sunday morning here, and it's starting to warm up a little bit. So early morning before 9 and evening like after 6, when the sun starts going down, it cools down fairly nicely here. The weather reminds me a lot of Nebraska summers. It's very muggy, very humid and warm, so I'm used to it. And the nice thing is there's no Nebraska type winters here. So this is basically it, other than the later months. When you get into the wet season, this is considered summer months here. I believe April, May, June is considered summer. And then the burr months, September, October, November, December, that's your wet months where you get a lot of storms, a lot of typhoons. But look at this, so pretty here. I love it. This will be a nice little walk. Because there's no stores, there's no buildings really. It's just 5th Avenue. You got one noisy motorcycle. And a lot of condominiums, so it's very residential here, which is nice. So hopefully it'll be a little more quiet. There's a huge cemetery off this way. Let's see, this way. That's the, I can't think of the name of it right offhand, but that's the cemetery where U.S. and Filipino soldiers. All right, maybe it's not as quiet as I thought it was. But this is a cemetery where U.S. and Filipino soldiers are buried from World War II. So it's set up very similar to Arlington. So all the graves and the stones are set in circular formation. It's very neat. That's a jeepney. Jeepneys became famous when the U.S. left the Philippines after the war and left all their jeeps behind. So citizens of the Philippines converted their jeeps into long taxis, and now they have jeepney manufacturing companies in Asia. Here's another one. Each one is self-owned and decorated in their own little unique way. So they're kind of cool. It's fairly unique to the Philippines. I don't believe there's another country that has anything like that. But they're called jeepneys, and you just load in the back. They have their bench, it's bench style. You pass your pesos up to the front, and then you get on, get off where you need to. I'm not really sure exactly how much it is, and when to know to get off. But when I ride them, I ride with somebody that knows. So, but it's kind of a cool thing. That's all Filipino. All right, so this will be the building where I'll be living. I am on this side, on the 22nd floor is my condo unit. So way up close to the top, and it will face this way. So I'll be able to see the cemetery and some area here, and it'll be a nice view of, I think, Makati skyline. And then the 30th floor is where the workout area is, and the pool, and it's like a rooftop pool. And then you can see from there, you can see there's a nice little area that you can just hang out there, and you can see the polo grounds. They have a polo grounds here. That's pretty cool. So they actually play polo, not Marco Polo. We're talking about the one with the horses. So, but there's my building. Hopefully signing a contract come Monday, and we'll continue walking down Fifth Avenue. Now you can see there's no electrical lines after here. This is it. Everything's underground from here on out. So I won't have to worry about brownouts. And my landlady, the owner of the condo, has been super nice. I got it really cheap. So I'm paying under $800 a month. I haven't paid under $800 a month for a condo or for anything since I was in college, I think. So this is going to be nice. And she's supplying internet, and she's going to up the speed to what I need. And she's installing a washer for me, so I can wash my clothes and don't have to do use the service. So she's been super nice and accommodating. So I'm excited. It's very, once I get moved in, I'll shoot you a quick video of the unit. It's smaller, but I like it. It's really cozy, and it's got a lot of antiques in it, which I think is kind of cool. So yeah, we'll shoot you a video when I get moved in, hopefully next week. I'm gonna pause here while I wait for the traffic light. All right. So now we get back into the business area of Fifth Avenue. I'm going to see, they say this is where all the happening places are, so at least that's what the owner of my condo said. Fifth Avenue is where everything's at, so it'll be hard to top High Street and Forbstown and Burgos Circle. I really like those areas a lot. This may be even more upscale, I don't know. Forbstown and Burgos Circle reminds me of those little neighborhood restaurant areas. And my friends that live or have lived in Evansville, those little pockets of communities where there's really nice bars and restaurants. That's what Forbstown reminds me of. Hey, good morning. Expats aren't very friendly here. They don't talk to many people. It's kind of sad. The locals are really friendly though, for the most part. I did get stiffed. I had a Shakey's Pizza last night. Yes, Virginia, there is a Shakey's Pizza still. They exist in the Philippines. So I stopped in. I hadn't eaten since morning, and it was about 6 o'clock at night or 6:30. And I stopped in on my way back to the hotel. Stopped in at Shakey's, I came in, and then right behind me there was a Filipino couple that came in, and so the waiter sat us both down and handed me a menu. I'm looking at the menu, look over to their table. They've got water, they've got plates, they've got everything already, and I'm still waiting for the waiter to bring my water. And I waited 10 minutes. He took their order. I came in first, mind you. Not you know, a long time earlier, but still. And so I get up to leave, and he looks at me like, what? And I said, it's all good, and I just left. So maybe that's my first reality check. Okay, so this is another little restaurant bar area here called the Fort. So there's some nice little local restaurants along here, along the strip. And I hear that the Fort used to be a hoppin' club, the hoppin' place in BGC. I don't know if it's even open now or since COVID, I don't know. We'll see. There's still a lot of restrictions here. Unfortunately, you have to wear your mask indoors and out, unless you're drinking or something. You have to show your COVID vaccination card if you want to eat inside. You have to check your temperature. They have a temperature check in most places, not all, but most. But yeah, it's it feels kind of like 2020 in a lot of areas here. But the nice thing is places are open. They adjusted well here, so they made it. Most of the restaurants and bars created outdoor dining. There's some more. There's a barbecue there, and the Wow Cow Club, which is the barbecue place. But yeah, they made outdoor dining, so most of these restaurants have outdoor dining available. And a lot of the streets here in BGC have put up picnic tables and that sort of thing, and so you can do outdoor dining. And it was originally, from what I understand, it was originally done specifically for COVID, but people liked it so much, they liked dining outside, that they kept it. So it's going to be a permanent thing from what I understand. Okay, looks like we're coming up on High Street. So this town isn't huge. I'm not sure what the specifics are as far as how many hectares. But I can walk from, basically, I think I can probably walk from one end to the other in probably an hour. So yeah, I think everything is within walking distance, at least for me. I like to walk, so I've been known to do 10 miles a day just walking aimlessly. That's how I live my life, just walking around aimlessly. But here, so Sunday morning at High Street, things are starting to wake up, but starting to warm up too. It's probably in the 80s now. Good morning. Shake Shack, very good, very popular. That's an American restaurant, I believe. They've got good chicken sandwiches. I'll have to do a video, a top 10 restaurants in BGC. my top 10. I haven't visited enough yet, so once I get familiar with everyone and every restaurant, I will tell you, Shakey's Pizza will not be on that list. Just so you know. Hi, good morning. Alright, I'm almost back to my hotel, so until next time, talk to you later.